on, guys? So today we have some solo duos. I feel like this was a game mode everyone was highly anticipating. Everyone's been dying, asking the devs day in and day out, can we get this duos playlist? They delivered, we have it. And from initial thoughts before we hop on in, it's different. We're gonna try to touch on how to outclass and how play these duo teams. It's completely different from what we've previously talked about for the solo trios. The meta, the pacing, the overall momentum of the gameplay is in a weird state at the moment, at least from my experience so far. But who knows, over time, as this game plays out a little bit longer, players might adapt and might play a little bit different, because if you are coming from a high velocity gameplay, you are gonna have to adapt and draw back a little bit in this one. But without further ado, let's hop straight into it and check out some duos. All right, so looks like we have, pretty much 3 buys over here at the hangars this game. Got a scav, got a couple bounties. I'm gonna head that way. Pretty solid flight as well. Should be solid, man. And again, you guys know I enjoy to get as many kills off landing as possible. Just gets my momentum going in the right direction. A lot of free money here to be had as well. Gets my loadout a little bit quicker. Just overall sets the tone and the pace for the game. So let's get right into this one. And I'm a little surprised, man. Honestly, I thought it was gonna be way harder than this. Oh. Okay, we have a Ninja Turtle in here. What in the world is that guy? I honestly didn't even hear that guy land. And that dude, that's another thing you have to keep in mind with solo duos that can throw your pace off a little bit. There's a lot of guys doing solo duos, so the amount of teams and just the overall, again, the pacing and the rotos and everything is a little skewed at the moment, in my opinion. I don't know if it's because it's a newer playlist, people are playing a little bit different. I just feel like duos was super anticipated from a lot of people, the entire community, for the fact of being able to, even if you don't have a buddy, or even if you do have another buddy, being able to play fast together and confident. And this game mode is the exact opposite. From my experience, it's pretty much like you're playing solos, but now the solos have another buddy to camp and play very, very slow with and hide out. So I'm gonna pop this Deddy. Come back and rechow this. I'm gonna chase him up since he can't hear. Got that initial knock. Just instantly start looking for his boy. Get this last plate off here. Pop that so I can hear what's going on. Here he comes now. Do some initial shots, reach out from a new angle, and we're good. So I heard it. I thought it was a shotgun. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. It was indeed. So I just honestly wanted to chow him from an obscure spot, which was on top of the box there. Then I wanted to just chow from a new angle, right? I just wanted to get those initial shots to do some damage and kind of know that once I do my full swing, I don't have to hit every bullet at that point. But again, dude, these guys, they play real weird. From my experience thus far, at least in the game mode, it's very slow paced. If you're an aggressive player, an aggro player, this is not something that I would recommend you playing. Maybe I think it would be good. Obviously, a lot of you guys enjoyed the solo trios video. Maybe it'll be a good stepping stone, because there was a lot of people who kind of made comments saying they loved it. They just didn't feel like they were all the way there yet to kind of be able to put all those tips and ideas into full effect. Which again, maybe solo duos is going to be a better stepping stool for you to kind of work on those tools, work on what I was saying. And once you kind of get, once you start getting your reps in and everything down pat, you can use that to your advantage. I'm gonna go ahead and full wrap here, go on top of green and reach out this guy again. We've only seen one so far. Here he comes. All right, that was the solo from earlier. It's actually the same exact solo from the first initial kill we got. Perfect, got him again. We know he's definitely gone. He brought us some cash. We got enough for a loadout and a UAV, and we're about to get this scav going. Honestly, really good start, man. 4 kill start, not bad. We got a lot of money. Let's get our money up. Let's go get this loadout and get it popping, boys. All right, so loadout has been obtained. I'm gonna run over here, grab this vehicle, and let's try rotating up towards military through here. I'm gonna wait to pop this UAV once we have this vehicle, and then we can kind of start hunting players from there. And we already do see some tracer bullets up in the mountains. Should be a solid roto for us. I'm gonna pop this UAV. Perfect. So we actually have 2 guys close by on this building, and guys back behind us at hangars. This is a harder building to fight, so I'm just gonna go past initially, see if they come out. They already do have their loadout. I'm gonna go ahead and hop. Let's see if they kind of bait off that. She's gonna rotate over. His boy's gonna stay back. Broke his boy's armor, hurt him bad. He did rock me that RPG, but these guys have already messed up. They've already split up now. Gosh. Whoa, I lost that guy for a second, but whew, that almost got bad. That almost got really bad. I lost him. I thought he was still up top. Had no idea that he had jumped down, but we hit him with a little bit of finesse there. We stayed moving that entire time. His shot wasn't really the best there, so that definitely played in our favor. But right there, man, so those guys made a big mistake. Typically in duos, people are on each other. They are hip and hip, conjoined. They're not leaving each other's side, man. Typically, that's what you're gonna run into. For those guys, we bait them out. Like I said, I went ahead and pulled up on the backside of the building, showed them, hey, I'm here if you want to come get it. And sure enough, his boy got a little bit too excited, came over first. His other guy stayed on top of the roof. When you give me that kind of opening, I'm gonna be able to pick you apart 9 out of 10 times, man. Because at that point, then you just isolated it to a solo versus solo. And I just, again, we quickly get rid of the first guy. That was a pretty free kill. I decided to fight him first because I knew the other guy already got an angle on me. So might as well get the free one first to just jump down in his parachute animation and then just wait on the next one. Let's have more guys here. I'm gonna pop this. Okay, so we do have another team in here as well. Again, I'm gonna show here, but I'm actually gonna wrap this building. So show I'm landing there, and I'm honestly just gonna go straight to the roof before they decide to. Might be on top of the burger building, I'm not 100%. But before they even have a chance to try to even rotate and get control of the situation, I'm gonna take control and get perspective on where these guys are at. All right, so we're on the roof now. Let's go ahead and take a peek and see if we can get some intel. Perfect. All right, that guy is extremely one shot. I'm instantly gonna push off this and shout from a different angle. This guy on the rock. Reload real fast. I'm gonna mount this edge and should have him. And I'm gonna go ahead and fly at him now, right? Armor's hurt, C4, should be it. Again, not a bad situation there. That goes to show you with this duo pacing. These guys are just hanging out. If I never pull up, who knows how long they decide to hang out here. Very slow pace, man. It's tough. It's very tough to be very aggressive because it'll get you killed a lot. And even if you are making smart pushes, you guys know I'm a big proponent of being aggressive, but also being smart aggressive. Just don't fly headlessly. Go into a situation, understand the situation quickly, and then make your pushes from there. But even in this, you can make smart, educated rotations, smart, educated pushes to be aggressive, and you will still die to someone who's just not playing the game intelligently. And I know that almost sounds like an easy cop-out for dying, but it's true, man. I'm gonna plate up here. We are in a very tough situation now. I'm honestly not really seeing both of these guys at the moment. Try to get off that loadout. See if I can isolate this guy on the left here. He backed off. All right, we got his partner rocked here. No armor. I'm not sure if it's possible for me to back off at this point. Ah, that's tough. Oh, we just gotta pray they missed their shots. They did, thankfully. They're probably gonna push off that. They realize they have no armor, right? We might be able to catch this deep guy coming in. That should hit him. Perfect. Perfect. Also have someone else coming in here. All right, so that situation worked out. Whew, well, perfect. Again, we separated those guys. They play together very close, and we separated them. We made sure I had isolated gunfights, and that's what got us out of such a hairy and tricky situation. I think this is that guy's partner that had just flown in here. Tag him up a little bit. He is sniping though, so I'm not interested on fighting this too long. I do want to get my ghost class. This guy is gonna be a nuisance. I might have to take him out before I am able to get this ghost class. First, let's be smart here. I'm gonna full wrap, play this building, and look for a new perspective, a new angle. Because again, this might not even be the guy the dude's falling in. Might not even be his teammate, man. That was this guy by himself. Check this window real fast. Look over. Okay, he actually, okay, so that was his, oh wow, there's his teammate. If we can get this knock, it's huge. We can bait that. Oh, we couldn't get it. We go ahead and rotate away from that, though. He's definitely calling me out. Take this time to plate up. Hopefully his boy does not have a chance of getting a solid weapon here. All right, that's the good weapon guy. I'm gonna push off that now. I'm gonna plate while I push. Probably C4 the door and go through the window. Got him again. Rewrap from a new angle. He's in this side room plating. All right, someone has the self-res. Okay, it was him. Okay, perfect. Got a gas mask, got some plates. I'm probably gonna go ahead and hit this buy for more plates and cop a self-res for myself. And more than likely, a team is already coming at that rotate. I definitely still want to go get my ghost class. We're just gonna have to be a little careful here with doing so. But to playing the edge like this, we probably have a team or two back here right on the edge. Duos love it, man. Duos love. You will be able to gatekeep so many guys in this playlist, boys. Because again, with that slow paced playing, they are consistently riding very far edge of the storm. Very rarely do you have a ton of guys fighting center storm or center circle, excuse me. I'm gonna kind of rotate this hill real fast before I just run straight to loadout. All right, everything looks to be fine. Okay, it doesn't look like anyone's on that roof over to our right either. Honestly, let's snag our ghost, and probably for this circle here, I'm gonna do a far left rotate. I'm gonna rotate up this hill and go all the way around and play top hill. I think that's gonna give us our key positioning here. At this point, we have 14 kills. I'm not super interested on trying to still full send this game. Really no point. Now that we're in game, let's focus on our positioning. Let's focus on where we're gonna rotate to. This is where all of those plays become incredibly important, where in the early game, mid game, it's not as important. That's when you can kind of slay out, just get very aggressive. But late game, you definitely want to be thinking a lot more on where you are on the map. So we're gonna have somebody right here. I might try to slide over and hold this guy. Yeah, let's go ahead and mount here and see what kind of information we can get. Wow, he's a bullet. There we go. It was a solo. Perfect. Take a glance on this mountain. There's a guy right here.
Contact.
I'm not gonna shoot just yet. I want to see. I don't see any teammates though. Probably shoot in just a second. Okay, he was also a solo. Interesting. The way he was playing that, I'm not sure if he was just being cautious or if he actually has some kind of information on players being up here. So I'm gonna be a little hesitant on this push here. Let's see if we can get a plate. Perfect. Perfect. And we're back to our 8. That's huge right there. I'm gonna rotate here. You can rotate up there as well, but let's try to take again. We're gonna stay backside as much as possible in this circle. Not really sure. Yeah, he was acting very strange, guys. So let's be a little hesitant as we come up and take a look at this house here. With duos, I would not be surprised if we have guys hanging out in here, making this their forever home, in here designing, interior decorators. You guys know how that goes. Duos, guys love interior design, boys. I'm gonna let you know that right now. These guys love interior design. You are fighting the property brothers every single game. I'm gonna leave him up. Go play it. Unlucky there. Honestly, thought his teammate was gonna play for his boy. He did not. Wow. I honestly, with their campy playstyle and them hiding out in the woods like that, I figured they would probably be a little bit more timid and scared. So when I got that initial knock, I wanted to bleed him out a little bit and not fully thirst. That way I could go run and kind of maybe cause a little bit of a panic for his boy to run down and initially stick that. But he did not. He came outside, which is the correct play. From their playstyle and where they were on the map, I didn't expect that from those guys. In retrospect, maybe just try to get one plate off there and listen. But I honestly didn't realize until I was midway through that second plate where I heard him on the metal roof and I knew he was coming down on me. We might not even fight anybody in this log. We might or we might not. 16 other players left here. We got 40 seconds. All right, so we actually did get a fight here.
Time to earn your freedom.
Bro,
Yeah.
what?
He was not happy. All right, let's hover for a second, guys. Let's hover again. He was not happy. I didn't expect to fight anybody. I'm not sure how much time I had left on my timer, but I truly was not expecting to fight anybody. We'll take it though. We'll take another kill, making sure a guy's not on the map. We have 17 with 14 right now. You can definitely pull a 20 out of this. The main thing is figuring out where to land here, right? Our other guns actually are still possibly in. They are, but I do not think I'm gonna make it there in time. If I would have dove instantly and realized I think we had time. Regardless, we'll let those guys hold it down. Trying to think where we could even snag a gun or hold out at, because at this point we're probably gonna have to hold out. If you're ever late game, you're coming back from a log and it's just yourself, you want to hold out as long as possible. But the only deal is with duos, they love buildings, man. They are the property brothers, so you better bet there's definitely a team in that little collection. Definitely a team or two over here. Obviously all spread out through a quarry as well. I'm just gonna hover as long as possible and we'll figure out from here. Also, we should be getting our late game loadout any second. More than likely, I'm just gonna dive straight for it and fingers crossed. I think it's our best option. I know it's terrifying. It's not something you want to do, but at this point, again, it's probably our best path of success here, and it's gonna be far right. We'll see if we can yank back this way. Kind of look at the hill as I'm coming in. I don't see anybody rotating down towards this loadout. See if we can make it happen. All right, team. Okay, I see these guys. This is tough right now. They have complete control of the situation. Main thing is just trying to... Oh, perfect. There's the third party. Let's get out of here while they're getting third partied. I was gonna say, that was our only hope, man, that someone came in to save the day. Shout out to those guys. Try to get in this house as fast as possible and maybe try to gatekeep that third party team. At this point, you have to play the game incredibly slow late game. Let's see if we can gatekeep these guys and get their plates, get their ammo. We are fully back and ready to win this game. I feel like they've made their way in my house. Only issue is we do not have any armor. Oh, that is so difficult. Another team came in. That is incredibly difficult, man. Not saying I played that the best. Not saying I played that in-game the best, but not much we could do there, man. I honestly didn't expect another team to come in from there. I thought the only team I had to worry about was these guys. Maybe if we wait in the attic, this would have been a perfect thing to wait on right here, but we have no information. We have no way of knowing another duo is actually gonna come in here. Oh, right, guys. So as I previously mentioned, I'm not a big fan of duos at all, man. I feel like this was a game mode that everyone was heavily anticipating, everyone's very excited for, and I feel like the majority, at least speaking for myself, we were excited for a fast-paced gameplay to where it kind of eliminates the slow campiness, and you now have a friend that you can run around with and you're not outnumbered. It's a 2-on-2 and you're expecting high velocity gameplay. You're zooming around the map with your friend, and that's just not it. From my experience so far, that's just not what duos is. It more so caters to the solo play style where it's a lot slower, a lot more campy, really hard to be aggressive and very bloodthirsty in a solo duo, while consistently dropping those high kills and those good positioning as far as wins or placements, I should say, or those wins. It's incredibly difficult, man. It's hard to predict people who aren't making intelligent plays, and I do not mean that in a very rude or derogatory way at all. I just mean as in a sense of you will make the aggressive push that is also smart, or you will make the aggressive rotation that is also smart. You are playing the game, you know, the best way you can, high IQ, while also having some risk in there for being aggressive, and it just won't pan out sometimes. Sometimes you'll just have two random guys crouch in the attic somewhere or crouch in the basement, or it's just difficult, man. It's really difficult to maneuver around the map when you have players who are dead set on hiding out and getting free kills. But I do think it is a good stepping stone and a good stepping tool to work your way up to solo trios if you do not feel like you are there just yet. And a lot of previous tips from the previous videos you can implement in these solo duos to get more reps under your belt, so when you do hop into the solo trio or the solo quad, you're more well prepared and you're more ready to go and to have more success wiping those teams. Thank you guys so much for checking out the video. I truly appreciate you. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like, comment down below what else I can help you do as far as furthering your gameplay, or what else I can bring to your arsenal to make you individually a better player. And if you are new to the channel and you did enjoy the content, be sure to subscribe. This is an ongoing series, and the love and support on it has been incredible so far, and I'm very excited for the future videos. On that note, I'll catch you guys in the next one.